Does this video prove that Elon Musk was high in front of President Trump? It shows the world's richest man at a dinner party at Mar-a-Lago doing something baffling, balancing a fork and 2 spoons on one finger. That woman next to him watching on is Siobhan Gillis, the mother of 4 of his children. In another video taken that night, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt stops by to chat, but Elon ignores her, captivated by his spoons.
Elon, what the hell are you doing?
It happened in March, but resurfaced on social media after a New York Times article last week claimed Musk juggled drugs and family drama on the campaign trail. He was taking so much ketamine that it was affecting his bladder. This is what drugs do to your brain, goes one snarky reaction to the video. Even the Secret Service looks embarrassed, goes another. Elon is firing back. I'm not on ketamine for blank's sake. I do not take drugs. The New York Times is lying. I tried prescription ketamine a few years ago. It helps with dark periods, but I haven't taken it since.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Oh boy, we got some breaking news from Elon Musk. Y'all said he was doped up. Y'all said Elon Musk was in there crossfaded, off that gin, off that book of sugar, off that powder, off a shot in the arm. He is just high. Po fella is off them drugs. Elon Musk has fired back and has released the full lab report, the full drug test for everybody to see. Who did it, the lab, the location, even the fax number, the phone number, where everything was done, the name, everything. You can see the results, positives and negatives. Ecstasy, cocaine, even got the cocaine on every drug you can think of. And here it is. Negative. And Elon Musk writes, LOL, laugh out loud. Yeah, you know. Made Elon Musk piss in that cup. That piss is clean. That piss is clean. That piss is clean. We're not going to come on here and bash Elon, man, for what he's done for the country, the sacrifices, putting his companies on the line. You know, free speech with Twitter and changing it to X. You know, what he did this past election with President Trump and Doge. You know, we're not going to come on here and bash Elon. We know how it's been these last 2 weeks. It's been pretty crazy. He even has come out and apologized to President Trump, saying he went too far. You know, some people were saying it was all orchestrated. It was a part of the plan. You know, he did. Some say he didn't just get it. He didn't get his way. He didn't get the policies one. He knew about the EV mandate, the big beautiful bill, about everything. Some of them conspiracy theorists don't know what to believe anymore. But we're seeing heart emojis and a little love between him and President Trump still. So, hey, you know, we just keep winning. But y'all said Elon was doped up, you know, drunk, high, everything in the book. And Elon has dropped the report for everybody to see worldwide. Full transparency. Talk about this times we're living in now with this Trump administration. You know, Trump releases his full medical report. You talk about transparency, though. They say, hey, this might be AI edited. This might be from Gronk. Nah, this is real. This is real. But remember.
And that's Elon Musk speaking out from the Oval Office today with President Trump by his side. Musk is stepping away from his work in Washington to concentrate on his companies. This comes as a New York Times expose claims that Musk's drug use was more intense than anyone ever knew.
President Trump paid tribute to first buddy Elon Musk today, as the world's richest man said farewell to the White House.
That's it, really. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Musk's exit from Trump world comes as a jaw-dropping New York Times report claims he was taking a powerful cocktail of drugs while he was on the campaign trail. The Times says it's unclear whether Musk was taking drugs when he became a fixture at the White House this year.
Y'all remember that video we recorded? Only the OGs remember. And Elon was jumping up and down, and I said, man, wait for them reports to come back in the fake news media and the headlines. They gonna say Elon is high. They gonna say Elon is off all kind of drugs. We predicted that. And then he came out here with, jumping up and down, waving the chainsaw, and I said, man, they gonna try to write the craziest headlines and stories and blogs about this man. Just wait for it. And we just started seeing him come out. Oh, he's on, looks like he's on drugs. Oh. But then again, they say Elon might have took one of them drinks that clean out your system, and then they go to the lab. Cause some of y'all do that for y'all job. Y'all, you know what you be doing. You know your job got the mandatory drug test at your school, at the job, and y'all be drinking that little stuff that clean out your system in 6 hours. Let me find out. Elon Musk took one of them drinks and cleaned out his system in 6 hours. Cause I know some of them patriots be doing that. I ain't gonna snitch on you though. I know we got to do what we got to do to get by. I know, family. Some of y'all cross-faded right now.
According to the Times expose, Musk's erratic behavior, including waving a chainsaw around and that notorious Nazi-like stiff arm, can be attributed to a daily mix of ketamine, ecstasy, psychedelic mushrooms, and Adderall. They claim
even the mushrooms. They say Elon was off the mushroom. They say Elon was off the mushroom, that booger sugar.
He travels with a daily medication box that holds 20 pills. He told people he was taking so much ketamine that it was affecting his bladder, a known effect of chronic use. Last year, Musk told journalist Don Lemon he used prescription ketamine to cope with depression, but denied abusing the drug.
If you use too much ketamine, you can't really get work done. So I have a lot of work.
Repeated use of these substances,
Ketamine.
especially the cognitive deficits and the mood swings that can end up happening when somebody's using ketamine regularly. So those mood disturbances that can make somebody edgier, can make them less functional, and therefore can make them act in ways that are not typical for them.
There is a New York Times report today that accuses you of blurring the line.
When a reporter tried to ask Musk about the Times report today, he hit back.
New York Times, is that the same publication that got a Pulitzer Prize for false reporting on the Russiagate? That New York Times? Let's move on.
And what's with the shiner on his right eye? He got it roughhousing with little X.
I said, go ahead, punch me in the face, and he did. Turns out even a 5-year-old punching you in the face actually does.
That was X that did?
Yeah.
X could do it. If you knew X, you
I
could
saw
do
his
it.
mom, right?
Meanwhile, Joe Biden spoke out today about his cancer diagnosis.
I feel good.
Have you decided on your
Oh boy, okay. Y'all get him get him off the screen, please. Get auto pin, get him off the screen. Please. We're wishing you a great healing. We're praying for you, Joe. We don't wish cancer on anybody, but y'all get him off the screen. Unbelievable. You have a great rest of your life, Joe. We're wishing for speedy recovery. And you live. We ought to think you ought to be walked out in handcuffs, but it's okay, Joe. It's all right. You and Dr. Jill. Doctor. Unbelievable. We trying to clean up this mess. A complete mess.